Right, time for the front pages of our daily newspapers. So the first up, Business Day.
Indeed. All right, let's take a look at that front page. So Business Day leading with a regulator alarm at outdated systems. Now, the Prudential Authority ramps up tension with Itala over security. The Prudential Authority says that Itala's outdated banking system has made the institution susceptible to cyber attacks, with tension between the regulator and the state-owned entity boiling over. And then state homes for ministers thrashed. Now, luxury homes allocated to ministers and deputy ministers will be inspected because of theft and extensive damage that have been noticed at some of the properties. Business Day has learned that some of the homes were left in a deplorable state. In one of the properties, 9 carpets were ripped up, and in another, the new occupant had to deal with the remnants of a taxi rank operating from the state-owned house. Also, exporters choose South Africa's neighbours. The delay in privatising local ports threatens the country's global export market share. And despite recent Government of National Unity reforms, exporters are bypassing local ports for more competitive regional alternatives. Also, a picture there of the flood danger, rescue workers evacuating people across a flooded street in Jesenik in the Czech Republic. Those are some of the stories, as well as Trump's suspect charged with gun crimes.
All right, excellent. On to the next one, and that is the Star this morning. SATU calls for Gwarube to resign. That's their big call this morning, and the Star focusing in on that. I have to apologize, I'm really struggling to zoom into the paper, so I'm going to just read these headlines to you, unfortunately, this morning. I'm not sure that my iPad's actually just decided to freeze on me. Then, of course...
Okay, the Star.
Have you got it? Can you try and open it there?
I am just opening, yeah, sure. So, SATU calls for Gwarube to resign. MPC looks set to take the knife to rates. And also, do your homework when choosing online schools. Those are some of the stories that the Star carries this morning. Moving on to the Citizen. Left has lost its way, and South African voters are not fooled by the ANC, EFF and Jacob Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe party with their radical ideas, according to an expert. Also, the picture there, maiden voyage. Zulu maiden purchases traditional regalia during the annual Umkhosi Womhlanga, which is the reed dance at the Enkonyeni Palace in southern KwaZulu-Natal. And then DA Action SA, marriage over. SASSA's 4 billion rand underspend, and Cyril defends school law.
All right, then the last one is the Sowetan. And gosh, a striking photograph there on the front page of Gert Johan on cloud 9 after London debut. That's what they're focusing in on. It's a model walking on a ramp there for the Spring-Summer 2025 collection that debuted at the London Fashion Week on Sunday. And that's Gert Johan Kutsia. Then, of course, there's Pitso Eyes national team job. There's a nice one. And man gets life for stabbing a child 66 times. And then finally, that restaurant expose. We won't tolerate exploitation. Employment Minister warns hospitality sector after revealing 2 eateries undercut workers' wages by 1.3 million rand. And Meth also cites UIF non-compliance by both companies and urges public to report unfair labour practices. So there we go. Remember, the next hour, we're also talking about these unfair labour practices.
Yeah.